Now, one thing I really want to mention too is the fourth shift, which is very mind driven to, we are often in a mode of learning. We want to learn and learn and learn the next, course. So we want the next new shiny object, the next retreat, or the next book, or the course, and everything, right?
Yeah, that's me. That was me, and it's still something that I notice. It's like, oh, well, maybe I should do that, or I should do that, or there's another book I should read, and I should read that.
Yeah, and we often stay in that mode. We stay in it accumulates up here, right? Because when we learn all the time, it stays often in our mind and we process it that way. I mean, I have a huge bookshelf with self-help books, right?
Mm-hmm.
But it's the shift itself is actually to embody what we're learning, becoming that. And that's a chapter in the book, how to shift that mode of learning and take all of that and embody it and become it, because that's when the true transformation happens.
How do you do that?
So it means that we have to, see our pattern first in the learning kind of. We want the new shiny object all the time, and step back and again, slow down. What is it that I've learned? How am I going to integrate that in my everyday? So it's a process of being very conscious. And of course, we choose what of everything that we've learned do we want to bring into our new life?
Right.
Is it to be more creative on a daily basis? I mean, we read in a book, it's great to be creative every day, but what do we do with it?
Right. Right.
So that means that, for example, in that simple example, how am I going to ensure that I am lighting up that creative spark every day? And that could look different for everyone, right?
Mm-hmm.
And that takes that little learning experience, like what works for me, is the question that most people are not asking ourselves, because we want to find the quick answer in a book or take the next course that tells us what to do. But this is different. It's to come up with the answer ourselves. Like, what is it that lights me up? When am I feeling the most creative in my life? And that's what we expand on. And we have to come up with that answer ourselves.